Hello, air signs. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to exclusive content that is typically found over at Harmonia Friends membership area. Yes, I have a club, and the club is a one time, well, it's a monthly payment, but it's a small monthly fee, guys. But once you get access, when you register, you do get a free trial. But once you enter it, you get everything, the entire vault of readings here. And this club has been around for over 2 years at this point. So there is so much content over there for you to peruse, use your intuition. A lot of them are timeless energies over there. Also have some mediumship galleries, mediumship messages, tarot galleries, giveaways, lots of fun over there. And also my access point experiences for my tier 2, which is the visualization and meditation journeys. So lots of fun stuff over there. And more of this content from this reading, since this is part of an all signs, is actually posted today. So if you go in and join today, there is more to this reading because this is just the air signs that are being the preview. So if there's something that resonates today for you, there may be more messages. So make sure you check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. And let's get started here for our air signs to see what is going on. And if you like any of these decks, just go in the description box below. I have all of the decks listed there. I also have, if you like any of the decks that I've used in the past or want to peruse my favorites, there's a link to an Amazon store there too where I put some of them on there. Some of them aren't from Amazon though. All right, here we go. Air signs: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Here we go. Oh, I like this one. 21, the Sun Stormer. Well, 21 comes to a 3. This almost feels like a Queen of Wands energy, honestly. It reminds me a lot of the Queen of Wands. But 3 is about creativity. It's about growth. It's also about collaboration. But let's see what the book has to say about the Sun Stormer. Air signs. It says, the sun generates enough energy in one day to supply all the machines on the earth for 1,000 years. This is a planet of abundance. The radiance available to you each day can create opportunities, openings, and awareness that were not there the day before. All it takes is an appreciation of the abundance already provided for you. The earth abundance already provided here has its ability here to help you. The sun shines and makes energy for you to use without your influence or direction. Allow yourself to be filled with radiance and shine like the sun. This is how your own light defeats the dark. This is how your own light defeats the dark. This has a lot to do with your perception to your vibration, the law of vibration. How are you vibrating? Are you more focused on the dark things? Being pessimistic, lack-minded? This could deal a lot with lack. But are you being the opposite here? Being optimistic, being grateful, being appreciative. Let's see what's more to the story. Remember, no reversals on initial story play. Let's see what the Rider-Waite deck has to say. 7 of Swords. Oh boy. What is this? Well, there's a couple of different ways we can read this, but I'm going to focus on the general energy here of some shady shit going on here for my air signs. And if it's not shady, it's just a lot of conflict, pettiness. But you know, the 5 of Wands doesn't always have to be unhealthy. It can also be very healthy to get competitive and to really see the strength here of how far you can go. But I also feel this energy of feeling cheated out on opportunities, not selected, and individuals here who don't really deserve that. This may be taken in so many different ways, but I feel like air signs, either you've been cheated on, and if not cheated on, not picked, I just feel unpicked. I feel rejected. I feel like what you get in comparison is not what these individuals deserve. A lot of people are getting credit for things that they don't deserve when they're the ones who cheated, they're the ones who lied, and they're the ones who do it an ugly way, where maybe you take an opportunity to start from ground zero. You're willing to start somewhere and build and invest. But I feel whatever relationship you take upon, you build and invest on, is you may have this ability here that you're not enough. You're not enough. I think the title for this for my air signs is feeling cheated out. And I don't know if you feel cheated out in money, in relationships, or just in life, but I feel like that's a title. So that's what we're going to call it, feeling cheated out. And we're going to start with Libra next. All right. So this is for the Libras who feel a little bit cheated out. What's going on here? Because you got the Sunstormer here, and that's good energy. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, impatient, angry, unaligned. Ooh, Queen of Moons, which is the Queen of Swords. Jaded, annoyed, upset. This is also that off with the head kind of energy here too. I have a Libra here who's determined to get ahead, who's not taking any more bullshit. But they are a little bit misaligned and impatient to whatever they're creating. But it is actually helping them be more independent and invest more wisely. Because regardless, with that 9 of Tombs energy here, which it would be the 9 of Pentacles, you're still going to be very sure of yourself. You're still going to feel more confident in yourself. So if you are going through something here where you feel cheated on, I feel that you're using this anger. Gosh. Not just this anger. You are releasing a lot of emotions that you are finding is not allowing you to motivate you to really see your worth and shine. And you are really being cutting when it comes to individuals who do not see your worth or where you feel unshined or unpicked. So this is somebody here who has no problem with cutting things out, being very blunt and direct, being honest, but not necessarily having to deal with this bullshit anymore. These offers, little things. Let's clarify that Temperance energy. Clarifier on Temperance. The Knight of Pentacles. Look at this. Now this little kitty cat looks like it has fangs. All right. Either an energy vampire or somebody here who had their bite on you, which sucked you dry. Okay. So this could be a dead end relationship, a dead end job for some of you. Just not really utilizing you where you feel like you're making out. And I feel that you're angry about this. Angry. Chariot, time to move. Look at you on the wheel. It almost reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? I feel like you're taking a shot here. You are taking charge to move. Some of you are looking for a new job. Others of you, you're moving away from a relationship that you feel like was that did not support you. You're realizing that you're doing better off on your own. Cancer energy here could have been something here significantly, but I feel this is about a giant move. Moving away from offers here that are not stable. Don't see your value. Don't see your worth. Look at this. Now we have the Four of Wands. This is what you're going towards. You're going towards a union. Some of you, this union is self-alignment here to something that is very abundant for you. This could be a windfall of money because you've used this to break free from something that does not serve you anymore. Some of you, you are moving into entrepreneurship. Others of you, whatever this lack of relationship or fighting or not being selected or just not made priority, you've made it a priority here to cut those people or specific person out of your life. And not something here that you're happy with how you had to voice it, but I also feel that there was no other way to end it because you knew it was going to end ugly anyway. All right. So I feel like I got a Libra here who played villain, you know, but took a shot on here. And their shot here is for union. It's almost like get out of my way if you're not going to do anything, or if get out of my way if you're not going to pick me because I know I'm worth it. So what this Libra is doing is going towards a union, something that is aligned, that somebody who's actually going to be there for them. All right. Or a job that's very profitable, or I feel like a lot of attention's coming for this Libra. What final advice do we have for Libra? Oh my gosh, High Priestess. What is your intuition trying to tell you? I feel like you have been following your gut with what moves you have been making and what you have been cutting out. Okay. Now, some of you, you are readers out here. Okay. This is part of the spiritual journey. It sucks sometimes letting go of individuals. And it's not to say that they were horrible or mean or anything like that. But when you realize that they're keeping you away from your spiritual service or being of service to others, you realize that you have to continue to grow. And that's part of it. It's really sucky sometimes to be awoken to certain things in life or see things. Not saying that you're always right, but to trust and have faith that your intuition is guiding you and that you're not going to have all of the answers. There are going to be things here that are going to be proposed to you later, but you are listening to your heart here of what alignment and what is true for you. And this was unfortunately something that was draining you. It wasn't allowing you to fully feel like this, the sunstormer. It wasn't lifting you up. It wasn't allowing you to grow. And some of you, you had a very jealous individual here who was utilizing you for your growth here, especially if this was work related. Others of you, if this was a relationship, it was all fighting and it was primarily based upon jealousy. Had a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of traits here, I think, that you have, Libra, that this person here admired about you, but also, didn't give you the credit for it as much. That's what I got. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. I'm going to clear the board. All right, let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Aquarius, you are up. Here we go. The Eight of Wands. Something's coming quickly. The Page of Pentacles is on the board twice. Wow. Who has deep regrets here? Five of Cups. I don't know who has deep regrets, if it's you or another individual. Someone here deeply regrets a selection that they've made. Deeply, deeply regrets it. Okay. And I feel like there's something here about a person here who wants to take action to correct something, but with that Page of Tombs here twice, I'm feeling the Two of Pentacles energy. So I feel like this person goes back and forth over coming towards you. Some of you, it's knowing that they can't come with just a Page Pentacles here. I feel like this person here is a little insecure. Somebody here is insecure. Okay. But we're going to validate these cards here if that's you or not. But I feel like there is somebody here who wants to work on a relationship or a connection here, because This is like, I'm trying to release this guilt. I need to approach this if I truly want this. But somebody here is on the fence. I think they go back and forth between it. And the Hermit, yeah. Really, really deeply in retrospect as to what to do. Could be dealing with a Virgo. With the Knight of Moons reverse, which is the Knight of Swords. I feel like this person here, let's figure out who that is. Justice. Somebody here is going back and forth as to what to do. Now, it could be both parties, but let's go to, because both of you may feel rejected, or one person here, but I feel like whoever got rejected, okay, has a lot to do with jealousy, okay, about an offer or an opportunity that wasn't handed. So this is more of a rejection based upon jealousy. You know, I can't believe you picked that over me, or something like that. If it's not a specific person, it's like, this actually feels a little bit like the Libra one, a little bit. But the difference here is there's really a wishy-wash of like how to step forward, how to come through. And I feel like somebody here wants to come in super quickly, but when the Knight of Swords is reversed, all right, this could also be somebody here who's really rushing in to prove a point here too, with blunt force. Okay, so it could be someone here who wants to blame here, or this is an injustice. Somebody doesn't feel heard and feels like there's an injustice in place. I wasn't gonna validate this, but I am. What's the injustice in place about? Ten of Moons, Ten of Swords, the betrayal of not being picked, selected. Somebody here backstabbed an individual, chose another direction, or did something here out of jealousy. And I feel that this has been going on for many moons, not nearly as long as I felt like the Libra one, but I feel like this injustice is somebody here like misses you in 1 second here, and at the same time wants to stab you forward here and say, this is such an injustice. How could you not pick me, or this? So it could be like a blaming energy here too. I do feel like this is somebody here who's having a hard time and wanting to blame. So whether that's you or this person, it's the person here who didn't get picked is really feeling that energy here. But we have the Sunstormer here. Three of Wands. What new phase of your life are you ready to pursue? Some of you, if you're expecting an apology, it's not going to come in full force as an apology. I do feel like you are looking upon and receiving a thing a certain way, and you're just not going to get it that way. So Spirit wants you to focus on the new phase of your life, and are you ready to pursue it? Because this has been stopping you from pursuing something. So this is you needing to probably create closure on your own, and not necessarily another person apologizing to you, or, you know, coming on here where you feel like, listen, we're just going to have to agree to disagree. But this is trying to find closure with the situation, I feel, on your own. But others of you, there's a person here who may come like back and stab you here with a blame game. And this is really stating to you, when you receive this news, how are you going to take it? Are you like, it's the opposite of what you should be doing here. You should be really focused on your new phase here. You've already spoken you've already spoken your words here by taking the actions of, well, walking away. Okay. So, and I feel like you have. Okay. And if you didn't get walked away, it was something here about being disposed of, taken away from. But you do have somebody here who goes back and forth a lot. And there has a lot to do with the attention that you receive. You know, there's a lot of jealousy here with this person. They do not like the attention that you receive here, whether they're just jealous of other people that you entertain in your life or at work. This person here has a very big jealousy thing. And I feel like the injustice here is the consequences here of what this person's actions taken. Unfortunately, it was their jealousy that took over. All right, let's move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, you are up. Our final reading before we move on to our water signs, which will be over at Harmonia Friends Club. Like I said, make sure you guys join so that you can get the whole reading. Let's see what's going on here for Gemini. We have the Four of Cups reversed. We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands reversed. Well, haters are going to hate. This is somebody here who walked by you, didn't pick you. Definitely doing did I not pick? Did I make the wrong pick? Or, oh, dang, why didn't I select Gemini? This is somebody here who entirely missed an opportunity with you. And you've been sitting there the entire time. Okay, but I feel like you were overlooked. All right. And I feel like an individual here has either, I don't know, this could be very work related too. It doesn't have to be a relationship here where you're overlooked, but this could also be someone here who's got way more responsibilities now because they were trying to get ahead, or they tried to do something, pull one over you, and they didn't choose you. They didn't pick you. You weren't the one for the job. But others of you, this is love. You have a person here who is super burdened by the fact that they didn't notice you in this and this. Okay. Page of Wands here. Somebody here who, with it reverse, is immature. They went after something for a quick fix, or, it could have been something for looks only. But they thought they had something in the bag. It looked good. And some of you, this was someone picking someone younger, because they were, especially if this was work, they could, cheaper. Maybe you are pretty established in the career here, and they were like, let's hire someone younger that we don't have to give so much money out to. But other people here, they went for a very surface level connection. Maybe it was all about looks, maybe it was all about the sex, but they really didn't see this. They really didn't see this growth. Okay, now they're all looking at this like, whoa, look at this cat's face. It's like, huh, I missed that. They're curious about you. Yeah, they are curious about you, miss you. Look at that. They're pawing at it. It's like they had something so good and they're just doing this. They were careless with it. You know how cats knock shit over? That's what it feels like this person did. All right. They didn't care what they did. No, they didn't. All right. Devil reverse too, but this is extremes, Capricorn. I feel like there's someone here who really went after money, or went after something here that they just lost focus on. Wasn't good for them. All right. Quick fix, one night stands, that kind of energy. But sure, definitely wanting to, come forward. This individual right now is trying to find a way back in with you. So this person isn't here yet. I feel like if this is the energy here, it's starting small. You may have not heard from this person for a while, or this person may be checking up on you or saying, hey, how you doing? Or if it's job related, it's like, hey, did you ever remember that position I offered you? I do feel like a person here is going to try to open up here something more practical, in a sense of talking about mundane surface shit, starting really, really small, to kind of feel you out. To see if you would take a bite out of this. But again, you are the sun stormer, so I feel like you're doing pretty well. But let's see what's going on here with the advice that Spirit has for you for dealing with a person like this. For my gems. Well, 8 of Pentacles. What areas of your life requires you to create? This is where I feel like you just stay in your lane. All right. Spirit's reminding you, you put so much hard work and effort into yourself, into whatever endeavor that you're doing, or whatever you've been building up on. Don't let somebody else try to weasel their way in here, because I feel that Eight of Pentacles and this, so many pentacles here. I feel like this individual here would slow you down or would try to take credit for something here. Or you would be losing so much momentum to something that you're really starting here that could bring you towards your Nine of Pentacles, really is where I'm getting at. So this is an opportunity here to be independent. This is your opportunity here to really shine without this nuisance of without being picked. This Gemini is fucking picking themselves, and that's a really beautiful thing. But I feel like Spirit's reminding you that you may be tested by this person here to come back or take an offer or accept a job, and you're really being reminded here what areas of your life requires you to create, and where are you putting it in your time and effort into now that you've already built on your own without this person. Okay, I want you to focus on that. All right, guys, we're going to move over to the water signs. Like I said, that's over at Harmonia Friends. But if you would like to join, just come over to the website. All of that's in the description box. You can get your free trial. And once you get the free trial, you can look for this that was posted today for All Signs General. You guys take care and have a good one.